Okay, so really about to get into it now. This is our trip to the Bahamas. We went to Freeport, not Nassau, which is like the big island everyone usually talks about. We went to like a smaller, kind of like a more secluded island.
Yeah, you could say that. You could definitely say that.
Yeah, we took the Grand Classica, which is a cruise line, from the port of
West Palm Beach. Yeah, Port of West Palm Beach, and they're actually changing their name to Margaritaville.
Ooh.
So if you're looking for the Grand Classica, they might have went bankrupt. We don't know what happened. You will see the looks of this boat, or the ship. Actually, it was nice. It was nice, but definitely could have been a little bit cleaner to me.
For sure, and it was an older boat. From what they said was this boat has not been refurbished or redone since the 90s. So there are a lot of better cruise lines than this one. But for the price, for the anniversary,
Experience.
for my birthday, the
A
experience,
birthday.
for the birthday, it just all kind of worked. So as you can see, if you've never been on a cruise ship, they're huge, and you literally have to walk up a giant thing to get on.
Yeah, it's like getting onto a plane, but on the water. It's a boat. Big. It's just a big. It's a big boat, and they got stairs you can run up and down. They got 4 elevators, depending on what floor you're on. It's either 2 or 4 elevators. It was a pretty interesting onboarding process because they didn't tell us a lot of the things that we needed visa-wise, so we had to grab that last minute. So if you're leaving out of the Port of West Palm, be sure to have all of your visas and COVID cards and
Get your shit together, basically.
documentations. Yeah, make sure you got it all in order because they will not let you on that boat. And make sure you have a mask on too, because they were about to make us drive way to the gas station but it was some nice, kind people in line that looked out for us. I definitely appreciate that.
Amen.
You guys get to see this. Blessings, peace. I hope you guys had a great trip.
And this is our room. It's small, strictly to the point. On the side, that wall had 2 beds that kind of pulled out. The bathroom was tiny, but it's efficient. I mean, it's a boat. You're not supposed to be on there forever. It really just took us to the Bahamas. This is the top deck. Like I said, this boat is a little on the older side. And basically no one was on the boat because of COVID. They were only at like 30% capacity.
Felt like 10%. I felt like we were the only people on the boat. Because I've been on a couple Carnival cruises, and this was all pre-COVID too. So it's just a different experience. And this is when we were riding around the island. And I believe this one.
This one Jodine one. We about to see Jodine. But this is when we first got off the boat and everyone was scrambling to get you on the van to get you to your resort. This man was really mean and yelling, but we went to the Viva.
He wasn't mean. He was just like to the point. He was like,
he was yelling, Jodine!
Yeah, that's Jodine right there. That's that guy. He knows numbers very, very well. So if you talk to Jodine, and he has the most amazing tour. It was $60 for 2 hours. He literally will wait for you anywhere you go. Like, he's a very, very wise man as well. Like,
dropped us off for lunch, waited there, took us back to the resort, answered all of our questions in the rain. This is some of the Bahamian money. The dollars are beautiful, but I feel like that's just black countries as a whole. Everything is like very beautiful about them. The entrance to the Viva.
Yeah, we stayed at the Viva Wyndham. This is like the entrance area where you would walk in and get checked in and get your. I guess they give you drinks where you get in.
Yeah, like a little intro, like welcome to the spot, but it's an all inclusive resort. Yeah. So that literally is like the cafeteria, the bar are strictly for you whenever, wherever, however.
This is the room. We first got into the room because we didn't have this room at first. We had another room like way back in the back.
You should tell them that part at the end.
Okay,
we got the upgrade. So we
but
basically got an upgrade.
Just check them views out. Just look at that.
Beautiful.
Just look at that one more time.
Reminiscing.
That just makes you go, you look at something like that.
We have fun. The room was dope. We used both beds. One day we were sleeping in this bed. We used this bed as bed. We used the other bed as a. I scared you there.
She scared me coming out the bathroom.
Yeah, we was turned. It
was
was
just
fun.
us just being us. We love to have a great time. Very entertaining couple. She's really the minds and the fun up behind everying.
Baby, you the fun.
I just sit back and look.
You're the fun.
I just sit back and look.
Y'all gonna get to learn about A. Peasy. He the fun. Front room and lobby. So at this point, we had actually been at the resort for now a couple days, and we decided to wait until our 5th day. That's why I'm looking a little rough and walking around with a, what was that called she made us?
A Christmas tree outfit?
No, what I was eating.
Oh,
The lady who worked there made these really good.
it's like not a bean pie, but Jamaican beef patty. It's a beef
Jamaican
patty.
beef patty.
But they were veggie.
But they were veggie. I think
Was
the one
it
I had was
seafood?
tuna. Yeah, she had it all
tuna.
types.
It was bomb.
I was eating a tuna beef patty the whole last day, as you can see.
Not a beef patty.
A tuna patty the whole end of the ting, because it was fun. We wanted to enjoy it before we really gave a really good review, just to make sure we weren't like biased towards the beginning just off the beauty, because there was a couple cons of the trip which we'll actually get to once we kind of end the video towards the end and you see a little bit more. But it was small, so that was really good. The theater, this is a theater.
Yeah, very acrobatic crew that works in there. You actually get to see two of the people who I think were some really good actors that played a large part. They will be up practicing at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. These guys really, really train hard. Like, I've never seen somebody with a training regimen. Like, these people do jumping jacks. They sing and dance every song. They was cheerleading during the Super Bowl. Any event that was going on, like, these people were a part of it. Like, it's amazing.
We were there Super Bowl weekend, so to preface that, why we were there for the Super Bowl, and all this shit was popping off. I think this will turn it up so we can hear this guy once he starts talking. But this is the only Bahamian of the acrobatic
KJ?
crew.
KJ.
KJ.
What do you do? Where are you from? I heard you.
Guess that won't make sense. I thought I could do it like that. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. All good. But yeah, that's KJ. Basically, everybody a part of the crew was from a different country. He was the only Bahamian performer there, and the only black performer there for that matter. I guess there was that Dominican guy too.
Dominican dude, yeah.
But all the girls were like Switzerland, Italy, European, one's from Spain. So, across the pond. All of the shows were very intimate. This is another one of the chicks that we met who was from Italy who performed. All of the stunts they did were just like strictly acrobatics. They choreographed them themselves. It was weird though, because all of the people a part of the show were the workers of the resort.
That's called company saving money. That's how a company saves money. This is what you were trying to dodge me when I was shooting.
Trying to dodge a camera.
You're like a pigeon. A pigeon trying to get out of the way of a car, a squirrel running from a car.
Man, but I dodged. I dipped and dodged and dodged and dipped. So yeah, we just came out of the performance area, or that theater that you seen. Move it, lady. Move it, lady.
Yeah, people wanted to be all in our videos. We didn't mind, but it's just like a time and place for everything.
Ain't not about to get rich off of our dollars, is all I can say. So to the left, you'll see is the Bamboo Restaurant, which is a part of the resort. It wasn't open when we were there, so we didn't get to visit it. But towards the end, you'll see another kind of better restaurant, in my opinion, than the Bamboo. But the Bamboo just basically had Asian cuisine. And it was not included in the all-inclusiveness.
Yeah, you had to be exclusive to get that inclusiveness.
For real. But that cafeteria, which we didn't go in there, I kind of felt weird, like recording people while they're eating. That whole room is a cafeteria, and you basically, it's open 3 times a day for a couple hours.
Yeah. Just like your regular, like, college cafeteria, high school cafeteria, just with a little bit better tasting food. Like, I would give it a rating of, like, fast food wise, like a Chick-fil-A. Like restaurant wise, maybe like a little bit above an Olive Garden. They did have some nights that it was good, but most of the nights it was, it was
subpar.
So.
This is another performer. I was like, hey, can we get you on camera? My man's ran. His English wasn't really that good. He was from the DR. And then we saw a black cat. I have a black cat. We have a black cat. We got a black cat.
See how you said.
I had Marley for a long time, so anytime I see a black cat, I know it's a sign of prosperity and wealth and abundance. Super Bowl night, they set up a little watch party.
Yeah, Super Bowl. The game was rigged. I don't care what nobody says. Like, that's why I don't watch sports anyways. I mean, it's for your entertainment, not mine.
I mean, you feed the circus and entertainment occurs. Y'all don't get too caught up in the hype. The distractions out here are real. They're trying to keep y'all from the truth. We'll say that for another video.
You see how serious she got, right? Felt like thickness in the air when she was... let me stretch my shoulders.
Yeah, this area here was like the place where you can go and book excursions. So they had that on site at the resort. So you can swim with pigs, which is super weird. Why would you want to do that, especially if you eat pork.
I mean, some people enjoy just that experience, babe. Like,
It's a cool experience nonetheless. A lot of people were doing it. They had like four-wheeling, ATVing, canoeing, paddleboarding, go and look at the caves and deep sea diving. Like we did the cave thing.
Yeah, like everything.
That was cool. And as you can see on the last day, it started to get like windy. So like the weather kind of got us at the end. We weren't really able to enjoy the beach how we wanted to. So we're now back on the other side. As you can see across there, that's the cafeteria or the cafe. Who we about to roll up on, baby? I'm gonna let you tell.
Some of the people that work there. Well, they don't even think you can. We call
made
them
friends with the employees.
We was like everybody. I feel like everybody everywhere we went, like they knew who we were. Like, and I feel like that's common everywhere we go. Like we're very personable type of people.
I'm all in this man's office.
This is guy right here.
Shout him out. I don't know his Facebook or Instagram. That's Riley.
That's that dude Riley, man. Big Riley from the Bahamas.
Big Riley. What's up, Big Riley?
He's a cool guy, man. He's an international guy. He just gets it going, man. He's a live wire. He's a live wire.
Oh, that's how your best friend.
This guy Billy, they say he looks like me.
He run the thing.
That's Black Santa. So when you go down to the Viva in Freeport, make sure you holler at Black Santa. Tell him AP said what it do. Definitely got to hit him up. He said he got me when I come down there too. So I'm gonna hold you to that, Mr. Billy, when I get down there now.
Oh yeah, you already know. Billy was a vibe. Something that Viva does, because they have Vivas. One is soon to be in Italy, but Mexico, DR, they have like a rewards program type if you travel with them. And that was my girl, Fallon. We walked in.
I feel like they like knew each other from a long time ago.
I felt like I knew her in a past life. Y'all really can't hear what she's saying there, but maybe we should just upload like the video without the reaction so they can watch it with sound and like commentary.
Yeah, like some little tidbits from it.
Because she was really dope. Fallon, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Fallon. I really liked you. Come to Florida. Come visit. It's dope out here. So we just down doing like a little walk around.
Walk around.
Hot tub.
That's the hot tub. We never got in the hot tub. I personally don't like getting in hot tubs and swimming pools just because like people don't bathe and who knows how well they treat that water. So, and it's been COVID and swine flu, blue flu. I'm not catching Ebola. I got the love flu. That's the only one I need. All right.
Love flu. Give me some. I want to be contagious. So this is my favorite part of the resort. It was like when you come out of that bar area, like I said, it's all inclusive. Drinks were literally all included every day, every time of the night. This was my favorite part. The pool was beautiful. The beach was beautiful. They had an acrobatic
trapeze. That's the trapeze. I actually wanted to get up there, but I just like every time I went out there, it was like a time range, and I was never there on time.
And the window was like 3 to 5 every day. So if you don't make it, then
really slim.
It was kind of hard. But like I said, this was our last day. It got kind of windy, so no one was out. But when the sun was out, this is a video of when the sun was out.
Yeah, this is like the first and second day. You see the dancers over there. They were doing pool acrobatics.
Yeah.
Like they were really getting it in, like body squats with jumping and jumping jacks and RDLs, like every workout you can do in a pool. Like they were really doing it out there.
I mean, it was beautiful. I didn't get in the water, but the water was nice. I didn't get into the pool water. Me looking like a
show her sexy off.
Me looking like a whole snack meal garden. I mean, I take care of you for life, babe. Whatever you need, whatever you want. Back to the trapeze. I'm sure some little kids have fun at this little thing because
that is not around for kids. That is for big.
Kids could get on it though too, but you have to be like a big kid, of course. But I say that to say some of their resorts are kid friendly. Some of their resorts are not kid friendly.
Yeah, they have 2 or 3 resorts adult only.
Right. So if you really in the nightlife and trying to do something a little frisky, probably go to the adult only. But they had activities. This is my favorite activity.
They were out shooting the archery, the bow and arrow.
Yes. You're really good at this. You're a natural. I already know what I'm getting you for your birthday.
Oh, that'd be
April 15th.
Yeah.
Y'all want to send them anything in? I drop the cash app in the,
Yeah, we'll drop the cash app.
Drop the cash app.
Yeah, we had a good time doing the bow and arrow.
And then you gonna pop up on me on the side of me and my face, string all jingling on my dress.
Like she actually did beat me in a tournament. We went 3 out of 5 or something like
Yeah.
that. She did beat me in the tournament, but
I did one thing.
you know, we didn't get to do any of this because it was just way too windy. Volleyball,
But there's
basketball,
volleyball, soccer field.
Yeah, they got paddle boards. They have really anything you can think of over there,
Yeah.
resolving on the water. This side of the resort was actually closed down. They were doing renovations on one of the like upper patios. And then because of COVID as well, they don't have the full thing open at 100% capacity just yet. But I'm pretty sure by the summertime it should look and be really nice down there with all the people that I guess vacation there.
And this is like prime time spring and summer real estate. Like we went there in the winter and it was still amazing. But I'm sure like you go in like the peak hot months, you're going to see a lot more people, beaches full, people taking part in the activities. I feel like maybe we would have done more should we have seen people doing the things. But it's weird though, and I'm sorry because I slept a lot.
Yeah, she was really tired. I don't know if it was like the air, the water, or like she must have ate a bad clamshell. I'm not sure what happened.
And this is Conch. This is a Conch man. He was right on the beach, literally Conch right straight from the water. Ripped that puppy open, cut it up in front of us, all the vegetables, all the fruit, schmeagled it up in a bowl. It was amazing. But yeah.
She's never had conch before. I'm originally from Florida, so I eat conch. I go grab some conch right now. Like I know where conch is. I know what to do with it. I know it's an aphrodisiac.
So if you had a conch in a shell yourself, you would know how to like get in there.
Well, no. I would know how to cook it if it was already out of the shell. Like
got you.
Like how you take some chicken or somebody takes some crabs or like shrimp. Like I can do something with that part of it.
But you ain't killing the chicken or you ain't killing the shrimp. You just can do what the shrimp once you get it.
Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure it's not that hard. Like I've watched plenty of videos of things getting killed.
And nonetheless, go on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube because they provide you with tutorials on how to open up a conch. And even though for the longest I thought it was conch.
No, it's conch.
That CH at the end phonetically just don't make sense to me, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And then these cabanas, I love the cabanas. I love the cabanas. They were beautiful. This was one of the nice days.
Yeah, this was Valentine's. It was Valentine's Day. It was very beautiful out there. You know, we were both looking and smelling and feeling good. You know, just out celebrating our love. I think that was our actual 1 year anniversary to the day.
Yes.
Just out, just relaxing, you know, cooling. This was right before we went on our excursion into the, what do you call it? The cave. We went into an underground cave. Pirates Cove type of deal. Like a lot of sandbars. It was really nice. But yeah, this was a very, very beautiful day right here. It was really nice.
And it's crazy because like I sometimes feel like we have 2 anniversaries. So 2/14 was the day, like the first time I came to Florida to visit you because we were like long distance for a minute. But that's the first time I came and we're like, okay, we go together. Like we together. But then March 22nd, which is yesterday, was the day I actually moved to Florida and we were like in the same home and like starting our life together. So, man, sue me. We got 2 anniversaries. 2 anniversary shawty. And it's crazy because I was interviewing him and I was asking him what love meant to him. You want to give a little answer since I can't hear your answer? What's love mean to you?
I mean, love is everything. Like, I really feel like love is just the breeze of the wind. You know, love is what you feel when you wake up in the morning and you put your feet on the ground for the first time. Love really has a very extended definition. I feel like a lot of people try to confine it because of being one track minded. So love really doesn't have, you know, any type of boundary. Like you can't really define love when it's everything. Like it's kind of hard. But when I see smiles on faces, I know that love is around, and I just get excited. You know, even when they're ugly smiles, I still get excited.
Hey, thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. Little kissy goo, huggy poo, lovey poo on the beach. That was such a beautiful day. And right behind us, that cabana, they basically served you food. So if you didn't want to walk all the way to the cafeteria or the cafe, they brought the food to you. But it was like small bites. This is the last day once again. We're kind of like going in and out of our days there. But it was closed. I think it was a little early. And that was another weird thing. Like, it's kind of like the Airbnb life. You have to check out by a certain time, and then check in is at a certain time. So if you get there at 11 or noon, you're waiting until 3 until your room is ready to actually be able to, like, go and place your things. Like, although you can check into the resort, you couldn't go into your actual room. So this is the view of the pool from the other side.
Yeah, walking up from the beach, you get to see the full lay of the pool. We didn't really spend too much time out here at nighttime.
No.
We just because of the weather.
The beach at night.
We did go to the beach one time at nighttime. But the pool was really, really nice, and it was a great trip. Even though we didn't get in the pool, it was just nice just being able to sit out there, lay around, chill, just vibe out.
And they had a lot of activities on the pool deck.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a darts competition. They had like a bingo competition. And a lot of the things that they were doing, especially when they did the bingo, they had to translate it into 4 different languages. So they had English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian or French, one of the 2. But everything that they did out in that area that was like social for people had to be translated, which was really cool. It just lets you know the diversity of the Bahamas. One thing I love about the Bahamas is its tourism is just so big there. One thing I hate about the Bahamas is tourism is the biggest part of their economy. So like these people are out of a life, money, feeding their family if they have COVID, if they have a bad season, or if anything were to happen and people don't come, they miss out on a lot of money, and that's how a lot of people like feed their family. So that part kind of makes me sad when I think about, because I like wanted to buy something from everyone to like support and give everyone a little money, but it's like you walking up to me homegirl on the beach like buy a shirt, or I got this, like DVDs, CDs.
It's like you in New York somewhere, like on a hot block in New York in the 80s. Like it was crazy. Like they're trying to give you everything, like anything you could think of. They're trying to sell it. And literally the first day there, I walked down on the beach. The lady tried to sell me a T-shirt for I think like $45, and then probably like an hour or 2 hours later, I got the same T-shirt for free. I walked back to the lady like, "What's up? Like you trying to finagle me out of $45?"
She gonna charge you $45 for the shirt.
They tried to charge me $45 for a T-shirt, and it was a 3X. Like I've never wore a 3X. I probably know 2-3 people that can fit a 3X. Like what I'm gonna do with that? Like,
but knowing that their grind is so wrapped up in us buying, I know why they like push. But it's kind of like you're on that borderline of like, hey, leave me alone and let me enjoy. But then again, it's just like I want to support. So if they had better prices, maybe. But I'm sure because they're an island, there's like a lot of exports.
But you can negotiate everything. It don't matter what it is.
Everything is negotiable.
You can negotiate anything that they're trying to offer you. Negotiate it. Anything.
Because today's price ain't yesterday's price. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Whatever they say. That was a spa. Spa wasn't open when we were there, but just to know that they have a spa is really cool. Even though I already came with the fresh mani-pedi, I don't do facials or none of that extra stuff. So I probably wouldn't have done.
You don't do facials.
Babe, I had like 3. I haven't had a facial in a while, but I do facials. Because now that I'm in Florida, I haven't really needed a facial like when I was living in Chicago or Cleveland. I needed facials in because the air be having it kind of crusty.
Crusty, dusty.
That's natural skin. That's natural sunlight. That's salt water.
That's natural smile.
That's natural
smile.
smile.
Ooh, look at that smile.
That's natural smile.
Ooh, the cheekbones, that
boy,
forehead.
hair sandy,
Ooh,
dirty. Leave me alone.
looking like a Christmas tree in the middle of the summer.
Where are we walking here?
That is the
Come on, baby.
That's the second restaurant that's back in the back. Just some nice flowers that they have on the landscape out there.
Landscape was beautiful.
Yeah, landscape was really, really nice. Really, 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 really well kept as well. I forget the name of this restaurant. I think it was something like Italian or something.
Yeah, but it was like super high scale food, and the chef from Italy, who was like one of the partners of the owner of all these Vivas, like when I tell you, shit was fire.
Yeah, this is the dinner the night before. Like we didn't even know this was available to us. The people next door to us actually told us that everybody has one free meal, and come to find out
that's outside of the cafeteria.
Yeah, outside of the cafeteria. So come to find out, this was actually our night. So we only had like an hour to get there, and boy was it worth it. Goodness gracious.
So amazing. I've never had tuna seared that perfectly. I still can taste that tuna. Boy, that food was good. They had a little pizza shop, which also wasn't open. Like I said, just like the ship, mostly all the people from the ship came to that resort. So because the ship was very limited capacity, so was the resort. And they really just opened up recently. I've really had this trip now for like a couple years that I haven't really been able to book, or I had nobody to go with. So, we made it work. This is our last day. Back to the Grand Classica we go, which was kind of annoying because I was ready to go home, but the Grand Classica, no offense, y'all food was so shitty.
Was it? The water tastes like it literally came out of a toilet, then it was dumped into the ocean, and then put in front of us. Like, that was the worst water I ever had in my life.
The water was so bad. So here we are back on the ship. We're in a different room now, but those two doors on the wall, those actually fold down into two twin beds. So I don't know who wants to say 5 to a room like that, but technically you could fit 5 in a room. Don't see why you would want to do it, but you could. And now we're giving you a really great tour of
the actual Grand Classica.
La Grand Classica.
Now Margaritaville.
Yes.
It's the new name. What was the dude's name? Johnny?
Johnny.
The host?
Yeah.
Yeah, the host, Johnny. He's really good guy. I feel like all of the hosts that are on the cruise ships pretty much have like the same type of profile. It's weird. But he was a cool dude. He was a real solid, cool dude. This was just us. I don't know where we were going. I think we just got on the ship.
We just had got on the ship. We put our bags, and we're like just gonna walk around because when we came, we didn't know all of what the ship had to offer.
You didn't know. I knew.
Well, I slept, so I didn't know what the ship had to offer. I didn't get to really experience the ship coming to the Bahamas, but I was a little bit more alive and ready when we came back. Just my body catching up on sleep and doing what it do, as Webby would say. Stairwell, elevators, spa, gift shops, jewelry stores, salons. Like, that ship literally was like cruise ships are like buildings on the water.
Yeah, right. It's like a retail residential area. Like,
yeah, it was nice. And this is like, once again, like the top deck of the ship.
It's probably the main deck, not the top deck, because that's the top deck up top.
Main deck. Main deck. Okay. Second low deck, and the food is shitty.
Yeah, the food's bad.
Food's so bad.
Hopefully the Margaritaville is much better. But that food was there. Like, I really feel like it was food that was misplaced from 2018, and they just trying to get rid of everything so that they can do this rebranding type of deal. But if it was up to me, I would have never. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have got on the boat, but I would have flown there. Honestly, like the ship really wasn't even worth it. And it literally like took us 4 hours to get to the Bahamas. So we were out at sea. Like, they were faking we were out at sea for so long, but we were really
sitting in the middle of the water waiting because it's so close.
You can see the port. You can literally see the port.
But it's a casino. He put a little bit of money in and already had made like $3, $2, whatever you made once you put the slot. So they had a casino on board. We're not really that big of gamblers, especially not no casino gambler. I gamble, not at a casino.
Yeah, I played a roulette, a blackjack, not too much poker, 21. Well, that's blackjack.
But no one was in there either to even play with.
Yeah, you don't want to sit at the table by yourself. Like, that's kind of boring.
This is a regal room, and you'll see later in the video, this is where the karaoke was done. It was fun. It was super nice.
What's the Asian dude name, the bartender dude? I don't remember his name.
I don't remember his name either.
Yeah,
but
he was cool.
I liked him. Y'all, I mean, I feel like everybody meets you and they just instantly like you and want to be your friend. But he was trying to like, hey, what's up? When you see me on the boat, shout me out. Come get a drink from me. I got you. Like, bro, we just met you. But here we are, hair salon, jewelry stores.
They
bakery.
had good pizza though. The pizza right there was
pizza
good.
fire.
Yeah, the pizza was good.
So like, if you wanted good food, you had to pay for it.
Yeah.
And you had to pay a surplus because a pizza is not worth no $18. But we was willing to pay.
Yeah.
Whatever the cost was, because we was hungry and the food was so bad.
I was hungry, man. That boat food was terrible. Salad got black spots all on it. I wouldn't even. Grand Classica, y'all did.
Grand Classica, I'm glad that it's a wrap on y'all and y'all are switching over because it needs to be. Y'all need to be stopped. Y'all need to be stopped. But the furniture, the decor, the vibe, the style, like we were just upstairs and shopping. You go downstairs. This is like a lounge, bar, entertainment. And so although the Viva was all-inclusive food and drinks, the ship was not. So they fed you a meal and you were responsible for paying for your drinks, which were, of course, like surcharged pricing. There go my man looking on. Ooh, and then karaoke that night. Boy, when I tell you he had the crowd on fire, the way he's singing, you would not know. Ooh, look at him. On a knee, singing his heart out. Go, baby.
Hey, I embraced the moment, you know. I try to embrace
It was amazing. Oh, my God. I loved it. You, son, what'd you sing?
Alicia Keys, I keep, what's it called? I was falling. I keep falling.
Falling
is called.
Which is like Alicia's main hit, her first song that really put her
they didn't
on
have no songs, like literally.
Very
no
bad
songs.
karaoke selection. The Crow's Nest. So they had a sports lounge and arcade.
Yeah, this is nice.
It was also weird that on the TVs in the arcade, it was like games from like
yeah, it was really hella old, like the 1990s. Like, it was really weird how they had things set up. It just makes you feel like you're back in time.
Which was kind of like maybe a cool thing. Like,
I mean, to you.
Blast for the past?
Yeah, blast from the hope we don't get sick on this dirty ass boat. Like, literally the showers. And then they took all the water out of the pool. Like, why would you take all the water out of the pool when people want to get in the pool on the boat? Like,
Not us.
They were painting the boat. They were painting the pool on the boat when we were coming back to the States. And this is when I ran it up on B Love.
You ran it up, baby.
And
Sure did.
what's this called? This is just like basketball.
Yeah. And then we went to the downstairs lounge that night, had some more drinks. He getting a
That's the drink.
chai. I don't know what you call that.
Trying to squeeze the drink out of myself so I can sober up.
Oh, I love. He was doing his two-step. You from Florida for real. He was doing that one dance that people in Florida do.
I was sweating and everything.
Sweating.
My goodness gracious.
Hot. My man's was sweating, hot, ready to roll. At night, the view, you can't see anything, but it's just something very serene about being on the water. And, you know, like seeing the skyline of Florida and just feeling the air and being there. Like, it's beauty and all that. So, babe, I got a couple questions for you.
Uh-oh.
Let's go ahead and make this a wee bit bigger.
Not prepared for this.
What would you rate the ship?
Out of what?
10.
A 2. I give them a solid 2.
And that's taking into account what?
Just like how dirty it was. Oh my goodness, the toilet stopped working after someone used the restroom. I don't know who it was. Like, I literally came back in the room and it wasn't working. So that was hard. I don't even think I slept that night. Like, it was hot. I don't think the AC stopped working.
AC wasn't working in that small ass room.
It's hot and the toilet don't work. But the toilet is full. Like, you couldn't flush the toilet, so I had to try to find a bellhop, man. Then I think on the way there, something happened too. Was it a flood or something?
I can't remember. Something did
something
happen
happened on the way there. Like, yeah, it was just an overall
something
terrible. Like, from the mass, as soon as we got there, like, then they slick and told us about the $4 we had to pay for the travel visa. Just gave me bad vibes. I was ready to get off and enjoy the island, but yeah, I would give it. What would you give it?
I would say, like, mind you, I've never been on a cruise ship and you have. So I feel like that's probably playing a little bit more into my number.
You can look at a cruise ship video on YouTube and it'd be like way better than that.
But just being there, like feeling it, being in the essence, like just kind of, you know,
what would you
swirling in it. I'm going 6. I would like. I'm going. You're giving it like a F plus, like it completely fails.
I mean, it barely.
I'm giving it a D. You got me there safely. You had food for me. I had a place to sleep. You had activities to do. It wasn't the most clean. The food was horrible. Like if I had to rate the food on its own, except for that one piece of carrot cake, I'd probably give the food 0 out of 10, which is probably one of the biggest parts of the ship. But the experience of the ship, I would give it 6 out of 10, and I'm rating that going there and coming back. So are you doing the whole experience there and back, just everything with the ship?
Yo, every time I got on the boat, I was annoyed. Like, from the people trying to bargain with me, telling me why I couldn't get the white Hennessy for what I wanted it for, to the water. Like, I had to buy 10 bottles of water.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't even take the water off the boat with me. Like, how I'm supposed to drink 10 bottles of water? I just bought these drinks last night. Like, I'm not. So I had to throw the bottles away. Like, it was literally a waste of my time, honestly. I would have rather flew, or say you can jet ski over there. I might try that next time you can take the boat.
Yeah, I probably won't cruise there again. It only makes sense, I feel like, to fly. But for an experience...
Unless we're on another cruise line, of course. Like,
right,
yeah.
right. And I feel like if I'm going to cruise somewhere, I'm going to cruise somewhere far that a quick flight can't really get me there, too. Like, cruising 40 minutes away... I feel like doesn't really wholeheartedly make sense. Or like it was 4 hours away, which is really just a 40-minute plane. Yeah. So, yeah, I would rate it pretty low. Really didn't tickle my feathers, but I really did like Viva. I've never done anything all inclusive, so I just like the fact that you're not having to.
You doing this relationship all inclusive?
Well, this is the first thing I ever did all inclusive. You broke that. You popped that inclusive cherry, because never have I ever been a part of where you can go someplace and just drink. Like, if you walked back and forth up to the bar every 10 minutes to ask for a shot, and they wouldn't serving shots, but they were serving like the alcohol with a little bit of juice or whatever. But you can't beat that, because if you went anywhere, if we had to put a dollar amount on that resort.
Well, like how much I drank.
How much we drank, ate, excursions, what we did, we probably be in like the well 2 bands.
Yeah, probably so.
We'd probably be eating for $100 a day a piece. We stayed there for a week almost, like 6 days.
6 days.
So like just thinking about $200 a day, I would think on food and drink we would pay if we wasn't all inclusive. So I would highly recommend Viva. You want to tell them how we kind of got into Viva and like the moves we made?
So yeah, they have a program that is available to you. Viva Wyndham is an international company, resort company, and they have resorts in Italy, DR, of course, Freeport Bahamas, Mexico. DR and Mexico, they have multiple locations. That's where they have some of the adult locations at. So they have an opportunity for you to be able to. Should we tell them about this? Because I'm going to like raffle one of the things off or something like that.
We should. Let's wait on telling.
But Viva is just it's a really, really nice place to go to get all inclusive, all drinks included, all food included, like the whole lay. It's just a really, really nice escape, especially if you're like on a day-to-day hustle and bustle and you want to get a quick trip. Like, I would honestly recommend just flying to Freeport or flying to DR, Mexico, and going to stay at these places. And then they have the tour guides outside waiting for you.
Yeah.
At any time, then you can, co-mingle with the locals. Like, I was out at like 2 o'clock in the morning one night, hanging out.
I was asleep, chilling.
She was knocked out, but I was actually on a mission for her. But it's just amazing. Like, the people you meet there, like, they're really, really home feeling, and. But Viva is definitely a good place to go. They have great staff. A lot of people have great energy. A lot of well kept people put together.
For sure. And I would say, just like for Black people, especially like if you're a young Black couple, get out, go to these small islands, go visit some predominantly Black places where everyone there is Black, everything there is Black. And for people who are people of non-color, like if you really want like a true island experience or a true cultural experience, Bahamas, I would say, would be a great place. Like the music, the accents, the people, the color, the shopping, just like the liveliness of black people is just lit all the time. So if you have the opportunity, do it. I'm definitely recommending Viva. I love Viva, and we're actually going to the Viva in DR soon. So look,
you guys get to see that really, really soon. I mean, we're excited.
look
Or
forward
maybe
to
we'll go to
part two.
Mexico first. I think Mexico first because DR is booked up for like the rest of the year.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. But yeah, thank you for watching. Okay.